Division 2, Round 3 at Spa. Qualifying just started. Greasy. Greasy track. Barlow is also in the Lamborghini. Jensen is in the McLaren Evo. That car is definitely overpowered. Larch also using the Ferrari. Lopez also in the Ferrari. Posey in the 2. Demler hanging on the pits. Bobby Daniel and always having a huge boat. BMW's getting pretty light. I'm not a fan. Into the wall on the Rodillion. Richard. Chris Rice, let's see what we got here. Let's go in the Can you hear me now? Is this better? Sorry, you have to excuse me, I'm very new at this. Need those tires, brother. Robbie Daniel with provisional pole with a 221.527. Okay, that's not bad. 105. Move this down a little. Now can you hear me? Is this better? How about now? Check, check. It's like I'm far away in a tunnel. How about now? Is this better? Is this better? Can you hear me now? I'm trying to get the settings right. How about now? Is this better? Is this better? Can you hear me now? I'm trying to get the settings right. Let's watch Chris Rise. Sorry, Robbie Daniel. Excuse me. That's much better. I'm going to turn the car sounds up a little. Outstanding. There we go. Chris Rise on provisional pole with a 221.450, followed by Darren Cook with a 221.50. So it's tight up there at the top. See if the track gets a little more grip. Okay, get a little more speed going. Lost a good bit of speed there. You had it. Still 3/10 down on his time. Let's see. Robbie Daniel takes pole back with a 220.3. A whole almost second faster than Jensen did. Let's watch Jensen here. You hear those Pirelli tires just fighting for every ounce of grip they can muster. fix this audio. Go get some more car sounds. 6 races left this season. I'll tell you in just 1 second. Five races left this season, excuse me. Our next race is at Indy, and then Hungaroring, Misano, Imola, and then we finish out the season at Donington. Let's give Nightshade some love here, hitting turn 1. No worries, no worries. Get some practice in and figure out which car suits you best. Here's a look at the times. So I don't have any of the overlays. This is kind of substituting at the last minute here, so bear with me. Let's hop in the car with Nightshade. We go into sector 3. Nightshade secures P14 provisionally with a 223.682. Look up here at the top. See if, let's go check out Demler here. Ooh, that Porsche just looks so squirrely. Dangerous. Oh. I'm not going to say anything here. But we might have an upset. Goodness. Richard Harknick gets P2 by less than 1/100th of a second. a nice run, a solid run here. Let's see how Demler finishes this lap up. He's currently half a second up. Yeah, Rise, you got a 917. Richard got a 925. That was close. Demler gets P4. Extremely good lap there. Now here's your time differences. Richard, brother, can squeeze out 8 thousandths or 9 thousandths, excuse me. Jeez. Sorry, I guess I'll let it slip. I'll let it slide this time. We'll jump to intermission right fast while we wait for the starting grid. Check out these sponsors. Absolutely, we got a little bit of drizzle coming on here. So, hop back over here and go for a little walk. So there's Chris Rise in P1 by Richard Harknett in P2, and then Robbie Daniel with this very colorful AMG here. Then Ian Demler, Darren Cook in the new Lamborghini. Jensen in P6 in this McLaren Evo. I think they need to calm that car down a little bit, but that's just personal, you know. Zwarich in P7. And then Courtwright in P8. Also in a Ferrari. We've got a lot of Ferraris here lined up. Robert Logan, P9. Lopez in P10. Look at this livery, huh? Let's check that out. We got a nice skull. Looks like some old tattoos. It's pretty cool looking. I like that. We got Tosi in the Porsche 992. Nightshade in the camo, the dual camo Ferrari here. Got Swanapec in the Aston Martin. Conley in the 992 Porsche. Luscombe in the BMW. Murillo in the Porsche. Another BMW with Taquini. Barlow in the Lamborghini, Aravallo in the Ferrari. Wait, come on, BMW guys. We got to get further up top here. You're killing me. Valentine in the AMG in P20, and Cow in the BMW, and Hernandez bringing up the rear. Let's get this formation lap knocked out, and see how everybody fares through turn one. Please be careful. That's where all the action's gonna happen, right here. Lap one. I can already see it, but I hope not. I'm gonna cross my fingers. We've got 22 drivers out here today. I'm very proud of that. You know, I'm not too certain on these track conditions, but I wonder if this is enough wet to make them use wet tires, or if it's just greasy and they can get away with slicks. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, huh? Yeah, I'm wondering if it's wet enough to warrant slicks, though. I know. Look at Richard up there in P2. Let's give him some love. Let's go in there and sit with him and see how he looks driving that thing. Oh, and there's an AMG in his car. Getting those brakes nice and warmed up. Hopefully transfer a little bit of heat into those tires, because if he's on slicks, it's going to be a bit of a struggle with those tires. They're just going to stay too cold, and the grip's just not going to be there. Nice red and black plaid livery he's got there. I'm not a huge fan of red and black myself, but I can appreciate it. This maple syrup country flag on the back. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, forgot green flags after T1. Just kidding. Just kidding. And we should be green flag now. Let's see. Let's see. So you can get a run. Oh. Side by side up. Alright, Richard gets around Chris Rise to take that pole position. Ooh, a little bit of sliding going on. Let's check the back. Check the back. Okay, everybody's good. Everybody's good. Alright, we made it. Let's see here. Ooh, this is going to be good. Robbie's getting up alongside of Chris Rise. Let's see. Rise breaks a little early. Lets off. Takes that spot right back. Oh, no. We have a little bit of carnage. Let's see here. Let's go back 15 seconds and watch what happened. Let's see. Oh, a little bump. I'm not sure who that was from. Ferrari on Ferrari crime right there. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Let's get back up here with our leaders. And see, Robbie Daniels off. Richards got a 1.3 second gap. Good job, Richard. Oh, no, no, no. Demler's coming in a bit hot. Gives Robbie a little left tap on the door, and Richard, brother, you can't park there, dude. Let's go back and see what happened with him. Let's see. Oh, just gets away from him a little bit. That's rough. That's rough. Robbie chasing Chris Rise here within a half a second. Looks like the field's starting to spread out a little. Oh no. Oh no. Got another little incident. Let's see. Ooh, Porsche just gets a little slippery there on the back end. And you really can't mash on the brakes when you get the car leaned over that much on a turn like that. Got quite a few entering the pits. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cars in the pits at the moment. Sheesh. Stopping here with D. Lopez. Excuse me, 6 cars in the pits. Check out Cook. See if we can get this move done. Yep, cow breaks early. Lets him have it. Smart. It's a good way to preserve your race. Hop back here. It's in the pits. A little bit of action here. Come on, Cooper. Represent BMW owners. And Zwarich is off. Let's see. I wonder. Yep, you gotta watch out for that paint. Any little bit of wet, that painted surface it's like ice. Tire changes, I'm not sure. They're in there for a pretty decent bit of time. I wonder if they've been in there for a minute. Maybe it could have been a tire change, it could have been damage, or both. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see the pace difference if they did go with a different compound of tire. And Cook gets around Aravalo as well. On a mission. Let's hop back here and look. See if we can late break this beam up. BMW. Looks like he gets that done. Oh. Muscomb's going in the pits as well. I don't know if they would be going on wets. I don't see the windshield wipers going, so I don't know that it's raining anymore. I'm not sure. What if it did stop raining and the tires, or excuse me, if the track is a little damp? You know, it's calling for wets, but you know that it's going to dry out. Do you pit for wets or do you just deal with it on dries? What would be your game plan here, your strategy? Personally, I would just stay on dries and deal with the slower times. Save myself time in this obnoxiously long pit and having to pit again and change tires as well. So I would deal with being a couple seconds slower per lap, and then it'll pay off in the end if you can keep the car on the track. It's a big if. Lopez runs a bit wide and loses 2 spots. Wonder if he touched that paint. Just washed out. It's likely the paint's dangerous. Tosi moved up to P3. There's a 13.5 second gap to P2. Blocked off the inside there. Nice. Did it nice and early. Before there was a car there. Let's see if this Aston can get something done in this brake zone. Oh, McLaren's coming in hot. Dang, that thing stops. Oh my. Yeah, that car needs some help with the BOP adjustments. Alright, Hernandez going in the pits. Check back in with Cook, who's now up to P8. Yeah, I'm wondering if these drivers are going in for tire changes. Swanapek gets that move done on Tosi. That Aston just has so much grunt. Ooh, McLaren gets a little squirrely. Wanted to go test out the grass, see how it feels today. I get it. Definitely understandable. Go back here and check in with Richard. Oh goodness, lost a decent bit of pace around there. See if Richard's got any more grip. Ooh, Ferrari takes the extreme inside line on the, oh, Nightshade gets a little squirrely. Richard does a good job holding that. It's a little bit out of shape. It's alright, it's just a moment. Conley knocking on the back door of Richard. Car coming out the pits. A good job by Richard moving over, giving some room. Oh no, Robert Logan. Oh, in the pit. What just happened there? Oh, alright. Logan left. Guess, wasn't feeling how this track is today. Looks like it's a bit of a struggle bus. So check back in over here with Cook. Oh, see if he gets a better exit than the AMG. No. I think it's just got so much out of the corner pace. It's hard to take care of that. You got to beat the AMG in the turn or going into the turn. Got a little bit of traffic ahead. You can just see the straightaway speed difference between the BMW and the Porsche. Cooper and Tosi. Valentine trying the outside. Let's see if that gives way for Cook. Nice, 3 wide. Let's see. I don't know about that. What's up, Justin? How you doing, buddy? You, alright, looks like Cook is gonna hold off on some pace to let Valentine get the spot back. Valentine. Ooh, Robbie Daniel is within a second of Chris Rise. Let's see. We'll get back to that. Can't get away from this one. A 3-way for P6. Ooh, touching the grass right there. That's it's playing with fire. Let's see if that AMG can outbrake the Porsche. I'd say that's a position gained. I wouldn't say really anything good. There's a little bit of carnage, not too much. Nothing too bad. We'll check in here. Looks like Jensen gets around Suwanapek. Yep, makes that move stick with that new McLaren Evo. Robbie Daniel with the fastest lap. 2:21.6. Let's see what happened to Cal. Didn't go back far enough. So we have Courtwright and Murillo. Courtwright in the mellow yellow racing livery that I cannot see, so that's my bad. Sorry, you know what your car looks like, right? People just can imagine the mellow yellow livery on there. Check back in here with Parknet. Let's see. Pace difference. Courtwright gets around Murillo. I keep missing all the good stuff because my ADHD is kicking in. I see decimal points where they're close to somebody. Alright, well that one's a pass made. Richard is 2 seconds behind this. Check back here, we got a nice little train going on. Just hop in the middle there. Yeah, Luscombe can hold off Zwarch. Looks like that Ferrari's coming in hot. Jump back a little bit and check on Tosi and Hernandez. Looks like Hernandez is going to get that pass done. Justin Richard had P1 for half a lap after Eau Rouge or Radion going into, is it the Chase? No, I think that's a different track. I don't know. Going into turn 9. Oh no, not shades off. Let's go see. Maybe I jump back a little too much here, but it's alright. We're going to get to see the action. I wonder if Nightshade clipped that inside curb on Eau Rouge here, or if it was just a camber difference going up the hill. Yep, that inside curb will get you. Oh, just barely touches the wall. Whew. That could have been a jump to pits moment right there. Shades of the new Cadillac at the WC 24 hour. We got Chris Rise coming on the back side of this battle. So I wonder, if you are Chris Rise, do you pit here since you're coming into blue flag territory? And it's, oh no, little tap. BMW's off with the, anyway, if you're Chris Rise, do you pit this lap to not lose as much time, or do you just fight it out past these next two cars? And then you have some open air in front of you. Up in with Chris Rise. Oh, Robbie Daniels catching up too. It's gonna make things interesting. See if Tosi gets out the way here. And a 10-second penalty for Cooper Tokeny, a 15-second for D. Lopez, and a 5-second for Demler. So jump in here with Cook, see if we can get around this BMW of Cooper. Oh yeah, there's quite a few penalties being levied out around here. Goodness. I wonder if the drive-through is for track penalties or if that was a steward penalty. Sorry, I had FaceTime my daughter before she goes to bed. Let's see who we got. There's Richard up on P10, gaining on P9. Oh, Cooper on the backside of Valentine. See if he can make something happen here. Got some nice action right here. Let's see what we got. Nightshade, Demler, Hernandez, and Tosi. See what kind of magic they can make happen around Spa. Ooh, Nightshade had a little bit of a moment, it looks like. Give Hernandez a bit of a run. Zwarich joining the party as well, back there behind Tosi. Oh no. Nightshade. Oh no. Got up on the curb again, hits the wall, comes back across and takes out Tosi. Oh no. That's also Zwarich as well. Oh, Nightshade's front end is all messed up. You see, just leaving that mark. At that point, I think it's just best to jump to the garage and get that damage taken care of. Rough. That's rough. Demler on the back of Barlow. We are just over halfway through the race. So let's jump down the order and see how everybody's doing. Chris Rise in the lead by 1.8 seconds to Robbie Daniel. They neither one have pit. Jensen has not pit yet. There's quite a few that have not pit yet. 5-second penalty for car 76. What? Hernandez. See, I would imagine Nightshade's gonna run off into the pits and fix that damage. Yeah, that was it's just a bad luck right there. You get collected in an incident like that. Oh, and Cooper gets around. Oh, Valentine's going into the pits. Let's go check in with Richard. Come on, Richard. Got a breaking development. Robbie is half a second behind Chris Rise for that pole position. See what Robbie can do with all the horsepower of the AMG. Robbie's last lap was a second and a half faster than Chris Rise's, so Chris Rise must have had a bit of a moment. And Robbie's best lap, his fastest lap of the race, is Robbie's lap at 2:21.4. See, Robbie's getting some momentum. Oh, and you go to the outside. Why? He fully clears him. Let's go. Runs a little deep. Understandable. Let's see if Robbie can make a bit of a gap here. Get some breathing room. Outstanding job. Nice move. It's textbook. Oh, Robbie gets a drive-through. Rip. Well, I guess that pass doesn't matter then. Let's go check on Richard. See, Richard is gaining on Courtright. Who was tremendously gaining on Jensen, who was in the pits. So let's see if they can get around him in the pits with the overcut. And they did. Nice. And Jensen comes out of the pits in P8. Lost 4 spots. Miss Rise is still knocking on the back door of Robbie Daniel. Just gonna peek over there and see. Wonder when Richard's gonna try to make this move here. 7/10 back. 8/10. Down to 1/10. Let's see. Some track limit for Courtright. Let's see. Close, real close. Let's see if Richard can get an exit here. I don't want to go away. Let's just take a peek at Cook and Barlow. Back there. Okay. There you go, Richard. There you go. Robbie is in the pits. Gotta be serving that drive-through. That's just rotten luck for Robbie to get that drive-through on Spa of all places. Tail him, Richard. Gotta get in that draft. Ooh. Courtright breaks a bit early and Richard takes him on the outside. Nice. Nice move. And Lopez is gaining a bit of time as well. Jensen knocking on Valentine's door. I'm surprised we don't have any more new McLarens out there. Richard might take P3 here. Depends on how long Cooper stops for. Alright. Chris Rise, race leader, is in the pits. And Richard Harkinen has secured P3 with a bit of a tail behind him. Oh, Richard, there you go. Keep it together. Come on, you got 20 minutes, 19 minutes. Lots of penalties left out there. Anybody know what Robbie got to drive through for? Demler got the fastest lap, 21.455. It was 15 hundredths faster than Robbie. Darren Cook takes P12 from Hernandez. Robbie takes back the lead. But I do believe Robbie's got a pit again. That's just rotten luck. Chris Rise and Robbie Sorta Asian Daniel have a pretty commanding lead over the rest of the pack. They have almost a minute lead over Richard and everybody else. We're going to peek back in here with Demler. He's trying on the attack of Suwanapwek. Let's see, around the outside, hold a little more speed. Ooh, it's going to be tight. I think, I don't know. And that move is done. Count it. Jensen takes the fastest lap with a 20.5. Nice. It's almost a second faster than Demler. Eric and Justin, y'all ready for a sloppy spa tomorrow? I'm not. I mean, it looks like it's dried up a bit, but that start was rough. And Porsche of demo looks like it got a bit out of shape. Harkness pulling away a little bit from court right. This here is the battle for P3. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle even in optimal weather. Hey, you know, if we didn't get challenges, then if we had every race that was sunny and optimal track, it would just get boring, huh? There goes Robbie in the pits. Take care of the mandatory pit stop and at least 1 liter of fuel. Jensen makes it around Lopez. Down the inside to secure P5. Top back here with Demler again. Oh no. Oh no. And they touch. Ooh, I don't know. That's rotten luck for Cooper. Robbie's making his way out of the pits in P6. He's got everybody he needs right in front of him. And just less than 12 minutes to get it done. He's hanging out about half a second behind D. Lopez, who has a 15-second penalty. So D. Lopez might fall back to P7 if things stay the way they are when it comes time for the checkered flag. Let's see. I think Robbie might be able to get a few spots. If, you know, there was an apex there somewhere, but I'm sure he knows that. jump inside the car with Robbie. See how we're looking. That's not it. That's not it either. There it is. Oh! Jensen slides a little bit through that turn. Just look at how much better that Mercedes gets out of the turn. Just hear how much grunt that car has. Around the outside. Let's see if this will stick. Oh no. Looks like the tires don't want to stick. There you go. Express warm-up, Robbie. There you go. That's what you're always talking about. And that's the rough part about getting off of the racing line. There's just not a whole lot of grip when the track's not optimal. Let's jump up here with Jensen. Behind court right. Demler gets around Murillo for P8. And it looks like Jensen outbreaks Courtright for the P3 position. Richard Harkness holding on to P2 pretty solid. He's got a 3.5 second gap to P3. Jensen has a moment going up Radion. Oh no, Courtright goes off into the grass. Keeps it together. Let's see what happens going into, I forget the name of this turn. And Lopez comes into play. They touch, and they both get sent off a little bit. Let's go back here and watch this happen. Let's jump in the car. Just rotten luck there. D. Cook is P10. Half a second gap to Murillo, that's P9 in that 992 Porsche. Oh, up the inside, let's see. There's room given. I don't know, this might be tricky. Gets that move done to take P9. See if Murillo can take advantage of that breaking of... Oh no. That would be... I don't know who that was. That was sideways. Well, Robbie is 4/10 down from Courtright with 2 laps remaining. Oh yeah, that was calm. Sure enough. Robbie's getting out there to take a close look at that exit wall. Just making sure it was designed the way it's supposed to be for safety purposes. And that is Chris Rise starting the final lap with a 51.5 second lead to P2 of Richard Hartnett, who has a 1 second lead to P3 of Jensen. I gotta keep a close eye on this race control. Oh, Robbie, that was close. It was all good. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Dang. Looks like the back end got away from him in that hard braking zone. Going into that last chicane. Check out Jensen with another fastest lap of a 20.3. 392, but still a 3. See if Richard can hold him off for this last lap for this P2 contention. Demler takes P7 from Valentine. Was it Aravalo that was off? Jumping here with Chris Rise as he crosses the finish line to take the #1 position on the Odyssey Racing League Division 2 Spa race. That's a good job. Back here with Richard. Just pulling away from Jensen a little bit. Just a couple more turns and that'll be your podium finishers right here. Alright, that'll be Richard Harknett taking home P2 after all the adversity of today. Followed by Jensen. And Courtwright and Robbie Daniel. And that'll be D. Lopez. And P6. Demler, P7. Valentine, followed by D. Cook and P9. And then Swanapek rounds out your top 10. Outstanding race. Outstanding. There's D. Cook giving some little donut there. So let's see. And then your Richard Harknett, your Courtwright, and Robbie Daniel taking a nice little parade lap of Radion. It's an outstanding race by those three. Everybody, really. Chris,
Hey, what's up?
what's up,
You
man?
got
You,
me?
you down for an interview?
Yeah.
How did the track feel?
At the beginning it was really sketchy, but it was really only like the first like 2 or 3 laps, and then it progressively got better. It was, you got me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Uh, oh
So it started off real greasy and slick, and then it just
yeah. I
got.
was listening to you on the stream. Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah,
was pretty much just a matter of once it was getting better, just working on the electronics, lowering the TC and ABS to cope with it. Tires got a
nice.
little sketchy, but it's pretty good actually.
Did you take tires in your pit?
No.
No.
I started on slicks. I've learned my lesson. When it starts damp, it'll dry up pretty quick. Yeah,
Yeah,
dry line form pretty quick there.
yeah.
But
Especially with 22 cars out
Robbie
there.
Robbie was pushing me though. Unfortunate with his drive through, but
Yeah,
he might have had a shot at me on pace there.
yeah. Robbie's got that AMG figured out pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, he was gaining.
Well, man, congratulations. It's a great effort out there
Yep,
today.
thanks. Yeah, it was another fun race.
Outstanding. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, man. Good luck tomorrow.
See you. Thank you.
Yep.
Richard.
What's up, Joel?
What's up, buddy? How's the race?
It was good. I feel good about it. I don't feel good about the start. I picked the wrong setup for the conditions,
Hmm.
and then I out because my wet tires went way too hot.
Yeah.
I if I had picked the right setup from the start, I would have just been so far ahead. But Chris had a heck of a drive. I was blessed. I thanked God when Robbie got his track limits, and yeah, it worked out for me.
Yeah, man, it
Uh,
was a great effort out there. Congrats on P2.
Thank you very much. Yeah, looking forward to the rest of the season now.
I was rooting for you out there, but no, when you had that moment going into, what was that, turn 6?
Something like
It
that,
was
yeah.
uh it was that was tough, but I mean, hey, you came back and
Yeah.
I mean, you took it. It was a good job.
Yeah, I just put
So
my head down and just did what I could.
so you started on wets?
Started on wets because I thought, it looked pretty rainy because it was rainy when we loaded in the session.
Mhm.
And then it said like 10 minutes of wet, and I wasn't sure if that meant like 10 minutes of the race or 10 minutes from now. And I realized it means 10 minutes from when you load in. So, there's a 3 minutes to load in, there's a 3 minutes for the outlap, and then that's roughly most of your 10 minutes, and it was dried up by then.
Yeah.
So, hindsight's 2020. I should have picked the dry setup, but here we are.
It's all right, man. You live and you learn.
Still Kentucky.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you definitely had good pace out there.
Thank you. It was really, I was shaking. Literally, I was when I got the quality time of 0.008 behind Rise, I knew at the moment it happened on the last turn of the lap, and I was literally like shaking like it was my first date.
Yeah. It was hey, I was in here. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, about to fall out.
Yeah, I almost
But
did fall out too.
nice. Well, outstanding job today.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Cheers.
Mr. Robbie Daniel.
Oh, Price, hello.
Dude, walk me through the start of the race until you drive through.
Well, start of the race, let's just say I did a gamble real well of taking dry tires and maxing out the TC, but I got two drive-throughs after the chicane,
Mm.
that right-hand turn
Yep.
before the hairpin,
Mhm.
dinged me twice. I don't know. The second one was justified. The first one, I'm not sure.
Oh man, that's rough. Dude, you had
So,
killer pace out there. I
yeah,
was definitely thinking that you were going to be up there with
yep. But
pushing on Rise for sure.
yeah, I definitely had the pace over him. But it was unfortunate the drive-through came, and it's a spa drive-through, so
Yeah,
hard to
that's
recover.
I mean, you still came out in pretty good shape after your drive through and your pit stop. And it just looked like you were struggling trying to find the grip
Yep,
out there
and that
after.
3 spins and still managing on the same tires.
Yeah.
Pretty tough.
You started on dries,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Nice.
Yep,
What
did
was
it.
your strategy? Did you do like 50-50 fuel, or did
I,
you what was
I
your,
just
your
decided to go with the long-term fuel. So I went with 80
okay?
liters and decided I'll just try to keep lapping as much as I can.
Nice.
Um, more take a war of attrition on this.
Mhm.
And it worked out okay, but unfortunately I calculated the fuel wrong because I didn't realize in qualifying I qualified with map 2 and my
Nice.
fuel calculation was wrong. So I had to
Nice.
add about 3 more seconds, which is what put me behind in 6th place versus coming out around 4th. So
Dang.
that was unfortunate.
Oh well. Yeah. Now you know for next time.
Yep. So I'm excited for
Well,
Indy next week.
absolutely. I'm excited to watch.
Oh,
Well, it's a great effort out there today. We'll see
all
you
right.
next
Thanks.
week.
Thank you. Goodbye.
See ya. Okay, well that will do it for our post-race interviews after the Odyssey Racing League, I think it's season 7 spa race. I appreciate y'all coming out, hanging out with us, and we'll catch y'all next time. I don't have any music for the end, so you can just look at this.